well. So great to have you here. And if it's your first time visiting, please do hang around, find out what I'm all about, and then maybe come again someday. Always great to have new folks joining us. So I've got loads of butterflies in front of me because I wanted to do a bit of a butterfly themed stamping session, and I found this picture that I saved on Pinterest a while back, and I thought I really love the colour scheme with this. It's like blues and pinks, so it reminds me of Seaside spray, maybe with a bit of Misty Moonlight and some maybe some pool party and mint macaron and some coastal cabana. We'll see. Well, I'm not quite sure which ones we'll go for. And definitely some magenta madness and maybe some flirty flamingo. But isn't that a fun colour scheme? What do you think? And then there's a little hint of like peach there. So maybe a bit of petal pink. Petal pink. Sorry, I didn't pronounce that correctly then. So it's a kind of lovely kind of peachy kind of looking colour. So if I've only just come on, Susan. Yeah, I did a live about 20 minutes ago and thought I'd do another one. So hi everybody. Hi Monica. Great to see you. Hi Diane. Happy New Year. So I need some card. And I was stamping earlier on coloured card. So I was using pale kind of colours that we do. So if you haven't seen that video, please do go and check it out, because we were looking at the colour wheel. This time I want to stamp some pretty butterflies, but I also want to use a bit of Forever Fern and quarter bouquet. I want to use that as well. I've got stamps everywhere on this desk, but I don't care. I'm loving it. Yeah, I might use a little bit of this. We'll see. Okay, so this is a new stamp set that's going to be available for free when you spend some money. I know that sounds a bit, you know, you've got to spend money to have stuff for free, but that usually is the case in life, isn't it? Nothing is actually for free. But it's a nice incentive, isn't it? It's a nice little treat to get this beautiful stamp set when you spend £45 in the UK. So let's have a look at the colours I've got here. I might just start with a bit of pool party. Go for something light to start off with. Oh, hi Vicky, nice to see you. Okay, I'm trying to think what formula to go for this time. I'll just go top and bottom. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, not sure. Okay, I'm just going to, I think, do clusters. Sometimes the stamps tell you where to go. You might start off with an idea and then the stamps go, no, 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 you're doing this. So be open to that sometimes. It's good to have a little bit of an idea, but then if the stamps are telling you otherwise, then go with it. Linda, I saw you sidling in next to Glenna. Hi, Beverly. It does look butterfly-ish. Oh my goodness, you're so right. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness, you've just given me the best idea. Right, the next one we will try it. Okay. Then we want a few delicate leaves. Here and there. Sorry, that's here and there. I don't know why I talk funny sometimes. It's just, you know, just makes life interesting to put on a funny accent. Oh, come on in, Lorraine. Pull up a chair. Oh, my mint macaron needs a re-inking. That's really light. Oops. Oh, that's better. Or it might be because, you know, when you put a clean stamp to an ink pad, it just needs a bit of extra coaxing sometimes. Ooh, is someone not getting notifications? So the best way to get notified, if YouTube would work, sometimes it doesn't, is to subscribe and hit the bell button and say you want to get all the notifications, all of them. Hi, Nina. Hi, everyone. This is my first time on your live. Woohoo! Hi, Nina. Everyone say hello to Nina. Welcome, Nina. Great to have you. Where are you from? And the other way to get notified is to follow me on my Artful Stampin page on Facebook or on the group. It's such a lovely colour. So sometimes you'll get notified on there, but it also depends what your personal settings are on your tablets or phones or whatever, because sometimes it's very easy to switch notifications off when you get a bit bombarded by them. So some people do make use of the WhatsApp. From Adelaide. So who lives the closest to Nina? We have a bit of an international group here, Nina. So you never know. Don't give us specifics about where you live, but you never know. There might be someone who lives next door to you that is on this channel. Hi, Joanna. Sorry, I just read the Joanne bit. Joanna. Your first time catching me live. Ah, fab. Are you a subscriber, Joanna? Great to have you with me. Oh, I haven't checked those. You've never touched them. Okay, Susan. Yeah, it's just one of those funny things that sometimes gets changed, or sometimes people just unsubscribe and subscribe again, and then they press that bell again and then read. YouTube did change the settings a few months ago, so it depends how long ago you press that bell button. So, okay, so I want to... Hey, Tashana, how are you? Long time no see. She subscribed and she hit the bell. Okay, so I was going to go with this one, but there's lots of white space, and I want to make use of a little technique to put two colours on a stamp, and that's where you stamp the whole image with the light colour, and then you add a bit of darker colour. Just going to put a little bit of ink on my edge there with my brush, and then I'm just dabbing some dark blue. So this is Misty Moonlight, this colour. Am I in focus? Just tell me if I'm not in focus, guys. Just going to hold this down for a little bit. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. What did Sheila say? Sheila said something very helpful, I'm sure, because someone said, that's a good idea, Sheila. Oh, I missed it. Anyway. Please let me know if that was directed for me. Thank you, Nina. Hi, Deborah Peterson. Okay, so a little bit of blue on the edge of my brush, and then dab, 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 dab. See, I don't know if you can see, but it is slightly darker. So if you feel that you want to go even darker, we do have another blue that is darker. We've got a nice of navy, which I might just try and have a go with, just to see what happens. Oh, sometimes it's worth just walking away from it, Steph, and coming back to it. Or you know what, tonight when you fall asleep, it will come to you. You'll have, your muse will visit you and go, this is what you're meant to do. Or if you step away and take apart all the elements and then just rejig them around again. That sometimes happens. Oh no, did I do the light blue already? Oh, I can't remember. Oh well, we'll find out now. Just do it in this corner. I did. Oh, that's a relief. Okay. So I'm cleaning off my stamp at the side because I've got the dark blue on there and I don't want to contaminate my light blue ink pad with the dark blue. So here's Night of Navy. I'm just dab, dab, dabbing. Everyone do the dance. Thank you, Nina. Well, you can do it if you grab some stamps, have a little go. I do have playlists, so if you would like to see the playlist for my stamped sheets, then just go to onesheetwonder.co.uk and it will take you directly to my playlist. But I do have them on YouTube if you follow my channel. And you can find lots of different techniques for stamping in this style. I've just realised it might be fun to actually do some pink butterflies, but I think now I've started doing all the blue ones, I'm just going to stick with it. Oh, well done, Deborah. Yes, you do have to just keep stamping sometimes, because the amount of times I've done a live and gone, oh, I don't like it, and then suddenly it will turn a corner and it will come right. Where did I get this one? This was gifted to me, but Stampin' Up are actually going to be selling from the 5th of January. We are selling our own brushes. So I do have them. I just so happened this was on my desk at the time, so I'm using this one. So if you ever make anything that you've been inspired by me, my channel, please do head to Artful Stampin Space and join the community of stampers over there who like to stamp artfully. It's always great to have new people joining us and sharing their creativity. Oh, look, I've managed to get a boo-boo on there already. Okay, I'm just going to wipe my fingers. So if you find that you're getting ink on your hands, just keep wiping your hands. Hello, Sally. Nice to see you. Hi, Jackie. Oh, sorry. You just asked me that question, but hi, Jackie, anyway. Hi, Miriam. Okay, so that's the blue. So we want to add some pink into here somewhere. And, oh, I see, this just stuck to me now. And I thought, oh, that bit of pink might be nice. But what about, I haven't put the petal pink in there yet. And I just want little kind of splashes of it. I don't want it to be too strong. Your middle son gave me his old laptop. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm a messy stamper, Bev. Very much so. But hey, we're happy though, aren't we? We're happy stampers. So a little squirt of peach there. A little bit there, I think. So I'm looking for gaps. I'm just thinking, ooh, would a little bit of peach look nice in there? I don't want it to be symmetrical, so I'm not going to stamp peach on that side like that. I'm going to look for another kind of spare space. There we go, that will do. because this is such a kind of natural, you know, it's flora and fauna, I try very hard not to make it look like it's too contrived, the design. It's not too symmetrical. It's a bit more fluid and naturalistic. Hi, Pamela. It's my girl, Pamela. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, they are washable, Sue. Oh, just to let you know, my shoppers, those of you who shop with me, I have put the new host code, but I'm presuming quite a few are going to be waiting for the new catalogue to come live on the 5th, so I'm not expecting you to shop, but just letting you know that the host code is up there. So if you want the current host code, please go to artfulstampin.co.uk, and it's on the right hand side. I always go to say left, it's right hand side. Or you can find it on my channel, sorry, my page. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look back at my inspiration piece here. So I've got a bit of the blue, I've got a lot of that turquoise going on, so I really need to work hard to add some pink now. There are some nice little flowers on this, so might do that. Also, I've got that really pretty leaf. I could do that in some dark blue, couldn't I? And I need some small stamps, I think, in the pink. And then there's also that lovely stamp there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, right, let's, oh, I might do the pink first, actually. Now, I've got an idea for this, because I want the centre to be dark blue. So, sorry, not blue, pink. So let's ink this up with the Flirty Flamingo. Now, what would happen if, I wonder if I, is there a dot one on here? No. Oh, where's that little, ooh, hold on. I had that little flower a moment ago. Did I put it back? No, I didn't put it back. Okay, hold on. It must be here somewhere. Right, let's just have a wee tidy up. Oh, there it is. This little flower. So I'm wondering if I get the little flower and Magenta Madness. Yeah, I said butterflies. Look, the butterflies are on, Wanda. Check my ink pads aren't dirty. Okay, right. I'm going to put a bit of this bright pink on my stamp here, and I'm going to stamp it in the middle of the other stamp. And see what happens. Oh, yeah, it's slightly brighter. Okay, we'll try that again. So, Flirty Flamingo. Now, the thing about this stamp, it's distinctive. It's made in a certain way so that it's already quite textured. So, although it's not obvious, I promise you that it does look like a different pink. It really does. Can you see that? So the Flirty Flamingo does have a slight coral element to it. Slight, very slight. And the magenta, definitely not. It's like a bright, zingy pink. Anyway, so this is a really nifty way to get a different coloured centre in your flowers. Just stamp it on, basically. So you're stamping onto the stamp. Yes, it's a kiss technique. Yes. Did you not hear it go like that? Did you not hear it earlier? someone go and tell Mindy to come over and watch? I've just got a notification that she's replied to something on Facebook, which means that she's not here watching, I don't think, unless she's got 2 devices. I mean, she could have 2 devices. Is Mindy here? Hi, Cindy Sawyer. Mwah. Oh, let's cover up that. Oh, no, I might cover that. I've got a little boo-boo there in blue. Oh, you did not get notified. Bah humbug. Well, you know what? There are some, sadly, there are some people who don't like butterflies. Sadly. But we'll have to just say a little prayer for them. She's left it. You can take the tablet with you, Glenna, and do your chopping. My mother speaks to my auntie in Australia in the kitchen. Like, they just sort of set up the tablet in the kitchen and they just jabber away to each other. So that's fine. You can jabber away at me if you want while you chop your veggies. Oh, is Cindy going? Oh, bye, Deborah. Oh, Deborah's going to forage for dinner. Ooh, that sounds exciting. It's like she's going on a forest walk or something. Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't do the kiss then. Oh, never mind. Okay, so there we go. Those are the little pink elements. Now we want some slightly darker blue. So I'm going to bring the Misty Moonlight back. Just hope this doesn't overpower the butterflies too much. I'm wondering whether to do kind of like a design where this frames them a bit. Okay, let's see if this works. Not sure about that, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, that's one idea. I think because I had to go into it, it just hasn't worked as well. Never mind. Okay, let's try a different technique over here. Oh, I love black-eyed peas. Oh yeah, Lorraine, you said you were going to do that. Or was it? I thought Linda was going to make something with black-eyed peas. I thought I had some black-eyed peas in my store cupboard, but I don't. I've got chickpeas, so I'm soaking chickpeas at the moment because I took a massive piece of lamb out the freezer this morning. And I want to slow cook the lamb with, I'm going to chop up some apricots and maybe put some spices and saffron or something in with it and slow cook the lamb with the chickpeas and some onions and garlic. And so I'm going to do that tomorrow, I think. Put those two parallel. Can you see that? Those two are so parallel, it's ridiculous. I've got to have to offset it a bit. There we go. So if you pivot at the base, you get that lovely kind of spray effect. Oh, sorry, Steph. Okay, close your ears. I presume you soak them overnight, don't you, black-eyed peas? It's been a while since I've cooked them, but you usually soak them, don't you? And then you cook them in the morning. Hi, Carol. So this is the little flower that we used earlier to do the kissing. And I'm just scattering these little pink flowers around and about the place. Oh, that one didn't quite do so well. Oh, it's so pretty. You quick soak, you just cover them with water, bring to boil for 3 minutes. Ah. Ah, okay, so Lorraine did hers in the Instant Pot. Okay, yeah, I've got an Instant Pot, so. Corner Bouquet. So new stamp set available the 5th of January. Free with a certain amount of spend. And you've got that little flower and this beautiful leaf. And then I did use that earlier as well. So I'm wondering whether the little butterfly in a nice dark blue, just to help give it more of a focal point around here. Mindy is busy. Okay, thanks, Est. Oh, you have this one. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm almost creating these like little mini sort of pictures, really. And so the idea would be that you'd cut this up, and it might not cut up exactly right, but oh well. You've got lots of pretty stuff all over the place, so it should work. Oh, thank you, Janine. Oh, you're going to do you need to design a card from the new catalogue and share on a swap with 20 people. Ah, that'll be fun. Just don't make it too complicated, Lorraine. That's my tip. Or do a couple of one-sheet wonders at the same and then just cut them up. Mind you, who's going to know if they're a little bit different? Ah, okay, Miriam. Oh, black eyed peas are yum. And you can make this sort of savoury donutty type thing out of it. It's an African thing, but it's a bit like falafel. Right. A little bit of dottage, I think. I still haven't found, I didn't look earlier properly for that other stamp that I dropped. Linda says, I've never made the same card twice. Oh, wow. Actually, if you look, I don't know if how far back you've watched my, what's the word I want? Collection of videos, Lorraine, but I do have some videos where I show where I've made swaps for Stampin' Up events. So just do a search on my channel for swap. Like if you type in the word swap, it might come up. Or batch or something like that. Batch card making, or if you are in need of ideas. Hi Jane. Right. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm not so happy with that one, but I'm sure once it's chopped up and it'll look fine. And I almost wish that there's there was a colour between the soft seafoam and the Misty Moonlight. It was just like a shade darker, because I think I would have preferred that to have been slightly darker. But never mind. We'll have to start somewhere and, you know, figure it out. So, yeah. Right, I like this colour scheme. I think I'm going to stick with this. Now, I did have the idea when someone mentioned about it looking like a butterfly, that massive stamp, that massive floral thing. I was looking at the other floral image of that stamp set, Corner Bouquet, and thought, actually, we could make some massive butterflies. So, what if... I think I'm only going to get 2 on this page. I know what, I'm going to turn this around. I know what, I'm going to cut it first. Cut it first, make it a bit easier. Oh, yes, you're so right, Martina. Yeah, I could darken it up a little bit with a marker. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have anything any more solid than that one, to be honest. So the other option could have been that I stamped that in the Night of Navy, and then coloured it in with the Seaside spray. Next time. Okay, so my idea with this, and I think we'll do that again with the pool party. We'll start with pool party again. Is we're going to build up a butterfly by using stamps. Oh, bit low down, but never mind. We can always cut it. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. And then, I'm not sure if it's worth stamping. Yeah. Let's do that in Misty Moonlight. I'm going to move over slightly. Oh, this would make a beautiful skirt on somebody, wouldn't it? You could mix this with one of those figurine stamps. Right, now I'm wondering, can we create a bit of a centre? Yeah, I know we're kind of going over the same spot, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so that's that. And then, oh, we've got a stalk in this one we could use. There it is. Yes, that's the other way of doing it, is just you do the cook method, but you just cook for a long time. Yeah. I've got the Madder Jaffrey vegetable book, and it's just all vegetables, and she talks about that, how there's different like methods of cooking beans and things. So. All right, I'm not quite sure what to do now. Do some pretty flowers around and about. Hello, Amanda. Butterfly in the middle. You could, but I think because it's such a different type of design, this is impressionistic, isn't it? Like, we all know it's not really a butterfly, but we're kind of going with it. So I'd say let's just kind of go with it, really. Just do a few flowers here and there. Okay. Not sure what's happening. Not sure what's happening. We're making it up as we go along, peeps. Can have that one coming in. A small flower for the head. What, that one? Yeah, I could do that. This is just Ruth playing, okay? This is me going, oh, I wonder if it'll do that. So this might not make the, you know, card pile, but it's fun to have a go, isn't it? Just go, wonder if. Oh, thank you, Martina. I will Google that. I'm going to have to write that down there because I'm never going to remember that word. Arch embold. Arch embold. Yes, it is more moth-like. I agree. Yeah, maybe. Don't know. Oh, you're all at it now, you Google warriors. Giuseppe Arcimboldo. Was he a famous cook? So this is Knight of the Navy. Just going to do a few little dots of that around the place. Cover up my mistakes. Feel like it needs something darker coming in from the edges now, just to make it more of a focal point. Okay, I'm going to try this, see if this works. No, didn't that. That wasn't a good idea, moving inwards. Because I've got a line. I still want to see something dark on the outer wings. On here. Yeah, I could do like the little flower on there, couldn't I? Very Disney Fantasia. It is a bit, isn't it? Oh, oh, actually, I might do some coastal Cabana on the wings. Is that better? The thing with butterflies, when they're outstretched like this, you do have to try and make them symmetrical, which sometimes is quite relaxing to do. Oh, it would, Vanessa, yes. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it just needs a bit more texture in the background. Oh, what am I thinking? Where's my stencil gone? Well, I'm just gonna gently dampen this because the last time I used it on purple, didn't I? So I don't really want purple on my peach ink pad there. So I'm going to grab a different brush. So this is a Stampin' Up one. Could you gently go over the edge that's straight? Oh, this one, yes, that's bugging me. Ooh. That moved then. Okay, so that's just helped put a bit of peachiness onto that. Don't know, it feels like it needs more pink, like more pink, little pink flowers or something in a different shape. So I'm going to go with this smaller flower from the Pretty Perennials. Is that right? Pretty Perennials. Oh yes, Sandy, for sure. They're so useful as stencils because they are so delicate and nice. Oh yes, this bright pink has just helped to lift it all a bit better now. More dark on the wings. Yeah. Feels like it does need it now, doesn't it? I wonder if I just brought in some Bermuda Bay. Oh no, Coastal Cabana. Not better? Do you prefer that? We are losing a little bit of the outline of the flowers, but I think this is all about the colour, isn't it now? There we go. Yeah, wait for it to dry and then you'll probably see it'll come through again. I wonder whether to do something with Misty Moonlight. Oh, now we do have so the benefit of these two is that you've got one going in one direction, the other going in the other, you see. So you can kind of swap it around and do what you need to do. The colour in the centre, yeah, Misty Moonlight. That's the one I have here. So we're going to go out there like that, and up there like that. And with this one we're going to go down like that, and up with that one. And this one feels like it needs that. This one feels like it needs that. And then this one needs to go here. Now this one doesn't need it so much because we've got that big bit there. But oh, but I have done it down there. But the top wings do tend to be smaller. But I know what, I'll just ink, oops, the top half of this. So if you ever just want to ink the top bit, I go to the corner and just do that. Just ink that like that. Is that better, everybody? Scrap the corner bouquet and just use the Forever Fern. Well, no, this is the corner. This is nice, this bit. Yeah, you could try, if you don't have the corner bouquet stamp set, try making a butterfly out of that. Just that. Just like that. Oh, I forgot about my coffee, people. Okay, while you're taking that in and making suggestions, I'll let you tell me what else to do. I'm wondering if these need a little bit of a centre to them now. I know we haven't put any dottage anywhere yet, though. That could still happen. I'm wondering whether to put a little bit of gorgeous grape in the middle of those. Things were going so bright. A bit of that in the middle. Yeah, May's really into like the idea of cherry blossom and stuff at the moment. Oh, I did have a sad moment tonight. She's got this really cute pencil case from Smiggle. I don't know if you know the brand Smiggle. It's got owls on it, and I was making the children go through some of their old school work and saying, right, come on, we've got to get rid of it because I don't want to move it to the new house. And she put the pencil case on kind of the pile to go, and I was like, oh, but it's such a great pencil case, you know, you could keep your whittling tools in them. And she was like, no. And I was like, why not? I said, it's like really strong, it's really good. And she was like, I said, is it because it's got the owls on it? And she was like, yeah, because it's like lilac with these cute owls. And she was like, no. So anyway, I've messaged a friend of mine and said, would your daughter like this? Because she's a bit younger and she's into that kind of thing. And she said yes. So, but I was a little bit sad. I was like, oh, my baby. She's not into cutesy anymore, really. I mean, she's got a sophisticated taste, so that's fine. But I was like, oh well, end of an era. Not so into her cutesies. Yeah, I mean, I like owls, but and I think if they were more sophisticated owls, it would be fine. But they are quite cutesy. Okay, I feel like I need to add some mint macaron just to the Coastal Cabana to the edges. Not in any particular, not a stamp, but just a little bit of that colour. So I'm just going to add that now. Oh, she's growing up. Yeah. Oh, hi, Joanne. No worries. Stick around and say hi. No, I haven't looked for it, Sheila. I went and made a cup of coffee. I'll have a look for it in a bit. I mean, I could turn the camera around. You could all have a laugh while I crawl around the floor looking for it. Now I've realised this is not actually cut to fit a mat. Sorry, a card base. I need to cut a slither off the top and the bottom and the sides. But anyway, this was like one great big experiment, to be honest. So it was just fun to have a go doing something a bit different, actually. So I challenge you guys, make a butterfly out of some flower stamps and leaves and things. You see, when I first thought of the idea, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to stamp that and then maybe even use things like the rose, you know, to create the eyes. And oh, go on. I'll go on. I'll have a go. I'm terrible. Thanks, Lorraine. You've put my mind at ease. Yes, I was thinking sort of more like swallowtail. Yeah, the thing is, someone's bound to spot it before I do. I know what you lot like. Oh no, I did have a bit of red on here earlier, didn't I? Actually, no, I'm going to go for a different colour. I'm going to go cinnamon cider, then I'm going to go real red. I know, started something now. Oh no, that's not the colour I wanted. I think I want terracotta tile. My head was thinking one colour and I thought cinnamon, but no, I meant this. Oh, Janine. There they are. Right, so I need to fill in. I need to have some more yellow coming away from here now, because I do. So I think this lovely leaf would be good for that, because we need to extend it out a bit. Thank you. Who's just said I'm full of great ideas? Thank you, Paula. Well, it's about just allowing yourself to see the shapes and what inspires you. Oh, Vanessa, you're so kind. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. There we go. I just needed to extend that out a little bit more. And we definitely need some more terracotta tile somewhere. So I think I'll use that trick with the two leaves that are literally the mirror image of each other. So this is a leaf set in Forever Fern, and it's brilliant. I'm so glad Stampin' Up did this, because sometimes it is handy to be able to do mirror images without having the faff of gadgets and things. Hi, Beth. Okay, so there. There. Okay. What did Linda say? I missed that. Oh. Oh, liking that. Okay, so what about then? I need something to curve around there. So I'm going to ink it up fully now. Are you asking me that, Joanne? Yeah, we are. Pretty much. Okay, so then we want something to go in the middle. Oh! Look at that. Brilliant. Fabby dabby dozy. Then I'm looking at these and going, oh, I quite like the idea of these little dots, because we can multiply those around the place and have a bit more control over the pattern. One more for the tail. What, make it longer? Not sure. Oh, you think that's better? Okay. I don't think it makes too much difference, but you mean just sort of make it a little bit longer? Oh, wrong colour. Oh, big hugs, Janine. Yeah, you guys get to see the whole picture of it, whereas I'm sort of, my head is on top of it more so. Oh, I keep putting marks on it. Thank you. Now I wonder if those blobs would be too big. Now where are those blobs gone? Those blobs. Oh, come off somewhere. Anyway, they're probably a bit too big. Ooh, what if I stamped? Oh yeah, that'd be good. Butterfly droppings? Antenna? Oh yes, antenna. I'll do the antenna in a second. Cindy, you're so cheeky. Yeah, this is more moth. I must say, it's more moth-like. I mean, moths are amazing, aren't they? There's a lady that I follow on Instagram called Mothy and the Squid, I think her name is. And she hand dyes wool. And a lot of her inspiration comes from either moths or sea creatures. And you would think, oh goodness, that's such a limited inspiration range, moths and squid. But oh, the colours, you know, she finds the most amazing pictures on the internet, and so she'll then dye the wool, the yarn, to those colours. And they're always amazing. And she's got such a sweet character. She's done a few Instagram lives and I've watched her and I find her so compelling to watch. She's such a sweetie. Right. I don't know what to do in the background of this one. I almost quite like the contrast. So I want to keep it quite simple, really. Moths are fluffy, yeah. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. The Cinnabub moth. Okay, so we could go with, like, opposite. We could go blues for the background. But then we could go grey. Just to, I don't know, soften it all, I guess. Stenciling. Yeah, I'm thinking some stenciling. Where are my stencils gone? They were here a minute ago. Ooh, we've got this new one. That's the one from the new mini catalogue, and it's the one from the Dandy Garden suite. It's really nice. It's just a bit of a different one. Okay. I think I'll go for a bit of grey colour on it. What was that about? What's that? Ruth, when I'm using multiple stamp sets with only a few plots, I have to keep taking them off and on. That's a really good idea. Yes, Esther's tip is also to have a big, I've got a big one here actually that I should stick my stamps on. There we go, look. It's the big one that we do. So that I don't lose things. Unfortunately, I still lose things. Like earlier, something fell off a block and it's landed on the floor somewhere. But never mind, we'll find it later. Right. Okay, actually I am going to put these little tiny ones on there because I'm paranoid about losing those. Ah, Nidhi, you enjoyed it, did you? I've got to get working on the next lot. Okay, so if I place this here like that. Ooh. Okay, that's, I know that's probably almost too subtle for you guys to see, but it's nice. It's not too much. Ooh, there we go. And the great thing about these kind of repeat pattern stencils is that you can just line them up with each other. Once you've done a little bit, you just move it over and then get it to line up. So you can follow the pattern across the page. Hi Diana. Hoddy or Hody? How do you pronounce your name, Diana? Nice to see you. Thank you, Miss Vicky. So I've just sent the November thank you video out to everybody today. If you shopped or supported me in November and you didn't receive it, please can you let me know, because it went out today, and then I'm going to be filming December thank you very soon, and hopefully it won't be as late as a month next time. December just got a bit busy. It shows but leaves the moth a stark center image. Good. Thank you, Martina. Just because I'm interested in what people think, because I try and review how I do my videos from time to time. The ones that I did for Susan, I filmed and then sped up. And I don't talk over them, I just stamp. So I'd be interested to know if people would rather me do a slightly longer video, but me explaining what I'm doing, or if you're happy just to watch, because you can go and watch longer videos if you want to of what I do. Or would you like me, yeah, what would you prefer? Just type long or short in as an answer, please, and then I can or Esther can quickly tally up what people are saying. Do you prefer long or short videos? I mean, I quite like watching my short ones because I put music in the background and I always pick pretty music. Hi, Sherry. Oh, you love the lives. Oh, okay. But yeah, so Cindy says both. You don't mind. Okay, that's fine. Some people say long, some people say short. I can do both. Take care, Sandy. Well, what I'll do is I'll video myself doing it in real time, and then I will do a shortened version. So I can do 2 versions. Okay, so now I feel like I need to create a sort of vignette around the edge of this now. So I'm going to grab some basic grey and use a different stencil and just add this darker grey to this edges now. Okay, so just kind of like the edge. Oh, the music is just free from YouTube. So because I use YouTube Studio, well, anyone who has a YouTube channel can use YouTube Studio. You basically upload the program, the video, and then there's an option to add music. And YouTube themselves has a library of music that you can choose from. So what I tend to do is once I know the length of the video, I put in those parameters of roughly I want a piece of music, I don't know, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is. And then I tend to start trying to go through what they term as classical first, because they have different genres that you can choose from. And I will then listen to a few that I like and see what I like and what fits the mood. So if I'm stamping something quite bright and happy, you can sort of pick happy genre, or, you know, so that you pick something, you know. So no, it's great. And then some of the pieces of music, they do require you to write in the description of your video whose music it is. You're meant to, what's the word I want? Oh, acknowledge who did it. And then some you don't have to. You just put the music on and it's fine. So yeah, anything that saves me money, because there are companies available where you can buy the rights to music and use them, but I try and use copyright free music. Yes, I know some of you like listening to my voice. There we go. That's quite nice. Because this is such a different texture from what's going on here, it doesn't seem to interfere too much. I'm just wanting to add a little bit more grey though around the actual butterfly itself. So oh, hi, who's that? Who wanted information? Linda Bridger. If you just click on the description, there should be a little triangle underneath this video. Well, if you get rid of the chat first, if you don't watch the chat, there's a direct link to my shop through there. Or if you go to artfulstampin.co.uk. I don't know where Esther might have gone. Could someone type that in for me? I know, I can't sing in it. Yeah, there's some songs that are copyright, so it means that if the algorithms pick up on a copyrighted piece of music, I have to share the royalties with... I could make up my own stuff. Actually, my husband has written some hilarious songs, and I keep wanting to record him singing them and putting them on YouTube. Yes, he could play guitar. Okay, there we go. Right, I think that's it for tonight. Well, we've made some discoveries, haven't we, everybody? That was pretty fun. Okay, so I'm going to work backwards because of what's on my desk already. So we use grey granite and basic grey for the background with this gold foil laser cut paper as the stencil. This is from the Dandy Garden Suite. It's the laser cut paper, not foiled. We used Bumblebee for the main butterfly. We used, not cinnamon cider. We used terracotta tile and real red. So that's your main colour scheme. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this colour. Oh, if anyone's interested, the Pantone colour of the year is pretty much a yellow, which is like Daffodil Delight, like this, and grey, which is pretty near to basic grey. So they've chosen 2 colours for 2021, if anyone's interested. So yeah, the Pantone 2 colours of the year is a yellow and a grey, which is gorgeous. Love yellow and grey together. Right, so then prior to this one, I stamped this one because we were experimenting. So that we used a bit of Pool Party, a bit of Coastal Cabana, Magenta, Petal Pink, Flirty Flamingo, and a tiny bit of Gorgeous Grape, and a lot of Misty Moonlight and Night of Navy. Okay, so that's what we used. Oh, stamp sets. Actually, it's probably easy if I do colours first and then I'll do stamp sets afterwards. Sorry about that. Okay, so we then have this one. So this colour scheme was inspired by something I pinned on Pinterest. So we've got Seaside Spray, Misty Moonlight, Flirty Flamingo, Magenta Madness, and the Petal Pink. And then we did have a bit of Pool Party to the background. There we go, those ones. What did Martina say? I missed that. Excuse me. Okay, bye Vanessa. Oh dear. The oldies are reminiscing tonight. Linda and Martina in the corner, reminiscing. Oh, and Janine. I'm going to put Janine in that as well. Oh, Glenna knows it too. Oh, see. I must be the young one. I've got no clue what you're talking about. Okay, so let's go through the stamp sets. Very much inspired by Butterfly Gala initially, but didn't touch Butterfly Gala. We used Butterfly Wishes and did a bit of a kissing technique. Well, not a kissing technique. It was a technique where we inked it up and then popped a little bit of the darker blue on the edges, which is not mighty obvious, but it's subtle but pretty. See, I knew these ink pads were going to fall about me. Okay, but then the really fun kissing technique, which we all seem to quite enjoy, was using the flower set stamp from Butterfly Wishes in Flirty Flamingo and kissing it with the Magenta Madness to give that gorgeous two-tone effect on the Magenta Madness. There we go. Ruth must know that she has... Know that one. She has boys. Oh. No, I don't know that one, Esther. Honest. I don't think so. Unless someone can sing it to me. Okay, what else did we use? We used the corner bouquet. Or bucket. Sorry, it's a joke referring to Keeping Up Appearances. Mrs. Bouquet. Okay. So this I stamped like this and then swiveled it around and stamped it sort of butted next to each other. So it would be fun to try and do this, do it a circle. And I think this would make a beautiful dress for one of those girl figurine type sketch stamps. So if anyone's got one of those, can you please have a go doing that? Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, Batman smells, Robin flew. Yes, I do know that. Okay, I know that one. I didn't know there was more verses to it. Okay, and then we used Beautiful Friendship. And we also used... No, we didn't use Beautiful Friendship. That was the last episode. Oh, dear. This leaf. Stunning. Pretty Perennials. Did we use this one? No, I used that for the antenna, didn't I? I used that one for the antenna and then that one for the body of that one. Then Forever Fern really came into its own because it has these two leaves, which are mirror images of each other. So when you're doing something that's symmetrical, but you need curvature in both directions, this really helped. So if you want to go away and create a fantasy butterfly, please do, and please share the results with me, because I know what you guys are like. When I come up with something new, you go and run with it, and we get oodles of these on Artful Stampin Space, which I love. So, you know, we created that, and then we used the Beautiful Friendship. Oh, we did use Beautiful Friendship for the blobs, and then we've got the tiny little blobs, really tiny blobs from Pretty Perennials, that one there. Okay. So, what's the next line? Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. Right, I'm going to say good night to you all. Oh, and the whole point was we were going to come back and use this one. Okay, I'm going to do this once. I'll do it on a bit over here, because I did a bit of, I committed stamp surgery earlier. Look away, Deborah Mitchum. I think she might have gone already. Martinez is the clean version. Oh dear, Esther. See, look who's being naughty now. Oh, Wanda's never bought Forever Fern. That's okay. We'll just have to keep working at you. Oh, the thing is, you know when you look at a word so much, it starts to sound a bit weird? That's what happens when you stamp multiple times. Anyway, it's very pretty. I think I'll do togethers up here, and then where's the thank you gone? Again, this is another freebie stamp set. Oh, where's my thank you? There it is. It's called Heal Your Heart, and it's another celebration one. It's very sweet. Oh, this font is so beautiful. I really do hope they come out with more fonts like this, because it's readable, but it's so beautiful as well. I love it. Okay, so if you missed the earlier video, please do go back and have a look at it. I'm just going to flash these up in front of you very quickly. We did the happy one, we did the thank you one, and we did that one, Happy Together. Happy together. Da, 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 da. Right, I might do a quick flipperoonie, say hello to everybody, and then try and get an earlier night tonight. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Right, lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you, Pamela. Really lovely to see you. The turtles. What's the turtles, Linda? Oh yeah, I was going to get on my hands and knees, wasn't I, to just look for that stump. Oh my goodness. And it's, oh, I found it. I was going to say, it's so stained that, look, it's awful, isn't it? That it would just blend in with my brown carpet. Never mind, there we go. The turtles sang Happy Together, did they? Lol, snog, Linda Yamakoto. Oh, I did have lipstick on now, it's come off. Doesn't last long. Oh, Linda saw them in 1964. Very good. Hey, Miss Deborah Borton. She slid into class late, didn't she? Thank you, World of Mike. You're so awesome. So World of Mike has been leaving lovely comments on my channel recently. Thank you. And he's in the UK. Nice to have you here, Mike. Had a murder to deal with on the Orient Express. Oh, is that the one with oh, what's his name? Shakespeare. Kenneth Branagh as Poirot. Yeah, I've seen that one. Look, Mike, you've got all these ladies saying welcome now. Yes, Kenneth Branagh. Yeah. I was once in the same theatre as Kenneth Branagh. And I have a friend who's acted with him. But funny enough, actually, the same night I was in that theatre, I went to see the Oedipus Rex trilogy at the... Was it the Barbican? So I saw Oedipus Rex, Antigone, and whatever the third one is. And loads of like A-level theatre students went because like we were all studying it for theatre studies. And a friend of mine who then went on to be an actor, he was also there that same night. And he went, oh, I've just seen Kenneth Branagh. And then he went on to act with him. So that was funny. And then that night, I tell you what, that was a memorable night. Because it was like 6-7 hours of sitting in the theatre, because it was we watched 3 plays back to back. And towards the end, I could feel myself getting sicker and sicker. And it was flu. It was proper, my temperature was rising and whatever. And I got home and I went to bed. And in the morning, I felt so sick. Not physically sick, but just really unwell. And that was the night my grandma died. And my mum came in the morning and said, by the way, your papa has died. So I'll never forget that whole that whole day. Anyway, papa went to be with Jesus, so that's all good. But yeah, that was a bit of a memorable one. Oh, it was many years ago, Lorraine. Many years ago, yeah. She died quite young, actually. She was only 60 something, but she had diabetes and she'd been struggling, and so I was 17, 18. Yeah. Oh no, it's fine. I have some lovely memories of her. She lived in Malaysia, so I only saw her 3 times in my life. When I was a baby, which obviously I can't remember, when I was 6 and when I was 14. And my memory of her when I was 14. Oh no, she came and visited London. She did come to London when I was about 9 or 10. And she sat next to me and she'd always slap my leg. She'd sit next to me and she'd slap me on my leg. That really hurt. But I used to let her because she was my papa. Yeah, she did have a bout of shingles. Yeah. Which I think it is common when you have to. She'd had her leg amputated. I think it was just below the knee. Yeah, so she'd had to have an amputation. What's the car story? Tell the car story. Esty, you're going to have to remind me about that one. Do you want to ring me? Oh, she kept slapping my leg, that's it. So she kept slapping my leg and I knew it was coming and I moved my leg and she slapped the seat instead. Yeah, I've not had it, but yeah, it's something you're prone to when you're older, isn't it? Like it's part of the herpes virus, isn't it? The chickenpox virus. Yeah. Yeah, Glenna, those pats are They can be quite hot. And there's a smell that for years I always associated with her. And it was, hi Liz, Nicholas. Just found your channel last night. Was looking at the corner stamps in new catalogue this morning. Was thinking getting them. Definitely will now. Oh, great. Chicken pox, yes. Chicken pox, shingles, and cold sores are all part of the same herpes virus. Oh, I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you something. I've forgotten now. Oh, it's gone. Oh, smell. Yes, so there was a smell that I always used to associate with her because I smelt it when I was in her room in Malaysia. And that we had a cupboard in our house in North London when I used to live at home with my parents and my sisters. And whenever I used to put things away in that cupboard, I used to open this cupboard and go, oh, it smells of pawpaw. And then only a few years ago, I realised what it was. It's mothballs. Mothballs, because a friend of mine who's Chinese was getting married and her parents bought those Chinese decorations, you know, the beautiful red and gold Chinese decorations to put up for her wedding. And so I was unpacking them and I smelled exactly the same smell. And I was like, oh, it reminds me of my papa. And I realised what it was. It was mothballs. Anyway, that's quite nice though, isn't it, to have that memory of her. So actually in the summer I had to buy some mothballs because we had moths in the house. And although they're quite strong, see, Glenna, it must be a Chinese thing. Tisha knew I was going to say that. Yeah, I love it. I actually quite like it now. Yes, the nymphthaline. Yeah. Pawpaw. Pawpaw is Chinese for grandma. Pawpaw. P-O-H, pawpaw. Oh, popo is the area you sit on. Oh, your backside. Good night, Pamela. Lovely to see you. This is like the after show chat bit, everybody. So feel free to go if you want to. That's funny. Right, lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you everybody who has stuck around and also super chat tonight. Enjoy the free-for-alls. Yeah. Oh, we end up talking about loads. Yeah, we do sit and have a bit of a giggle, don't we? So, yeah. How's the packing? I got the kids to sort out their school stuff, like their paperwork. Did a bit. Nai. Oh, I don't know. Is that a different dialect? Glenna can tell you. The thing is, my mum speaks Hakka. And so for years I thought that there were words that she told me that were just like Mandarin or Cantonese, and they turn out to be Hakka. So I'm always a bit worried now that words that I think are Mandarin or Chinese are not at all. So, Glenna, what do you... Oh, that means mother-in-law, Nai. Oh, okay. I'll have to ask my mum. I'll have to ask my mum what she... Oh, thanks, Wanda. Oh, there we go. Glenna's Chinese, you know. I was trying to remember the video where you used up tiny little scraps, including the strip of gold. I have a whole playlist, Paula, of scrap videos. So I'm afraid you may have to start there because I can't remember that one specifically. Hakka. Hakka, yeah, it's a language, Hakka. Yeah, no, it's not the war dance. No, Hakka is spelled H-A-K-A-H, I think. Yeah. Oh, you're Hakka on your father's side? Okay, Glenna. Yeah, it's not as common a language as Mandarin and Cantonese. Oh, yes. Yeah, Cantonese is much more sort of up there in the nose, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, Anne. You did miss the party. But you can watch the replay. It was pretty. Yes, it is it's a separate dialect. And yeah, pretty much language, really. Yeah. Yeah, but it's so different. Like Mandarin and Cantonese are so different that they are separate languages. Whereas, I don't know, is Hakka a bit like Mandarin? Are there similarities? Glenna can tell you. I have to get my mum on. She'll know. You can say sit down and don't touch. Brilliant, Lorraine. That's all you need. We're clearing up the crisps and drinks. There's always someone that does that. It's usually me, because I finish up the bowls. I'm like, oh, there's a few crisps left. Oh, I'll have them. There we go. See, Glenna doesn't understand her own husband. Best way, Glenna. Best way. Malaysia, Anne. She came. Well, no, I don't know. My granddad, my Gong Gong, he moved from China to Malaysia. Yeah. I presume my grandma did. I'll have to ask my mum. I need to write this stuff down before it all gets lost. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I think Glenna did say it is mother-in-law, Janine. She said it up there. Me too, always are. Yeah, put "ah" at the end of everything. Ah. Or Oh, there we go. So Glenna is called Nai Nai. That's useful, Cindy. Oh, lovely. Oh, you went to Penang. Oh, so you went to one of the islands. I think we went to Pangor when I was 14. Oh, just the beautiful beaches. Very blue. Lots of seafood. I'd go to Malaysia on an eating holiday, I think. And to see family. Grunting, yeah. Oh, and toothpicking. Yeah. Glenna, do you always have a toothpick with you? My mum always has a toothpick. Always. Behind her hand. Oh, Genting, not Gunting. Esther. Genting Island. Genting Highlands. That's the Highlands. Hi, Wendy March. Genting Highland. Yeah, so there's Cameron Highlands and Genting Highlands. Yeah. Known for their gambling. We went and stayed at Genting. Malaysians like their food fresh sometimes too. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Straight, like, live chickens and live lobsters and... Yeah. It's like, which one do you want? You have to pick it out of the fish tank. Which fish do you want? Oh, I'll have that one. Still swimming. Anyway. Oh, tastes good, though. Right, I am going now. Ah, my mum lived in... I think my mum lived in the Cameron Highlands for a bit. Yeah, I think her childhood was spent there. Yeah. You're welcome, Miriam. Night, Lorraine. Take care. Bye, everybody. And I want to see your butterflies. come on, this was ingenious, stroke of genius, this idea. So I'd love to see what you guys come up with. So, right, lots of love. Mwah. Sleep well, everybody. Bye. I think life was pretty hard for Mum, to be honest, at that age. Yeah, but we'll talk about it another time. Maybe I'll get my mum to tell you. Yeah, money was pretty tight for them. So, yeah, bless her. But all came good. So, God bless. Never see someone buy a live chicken wrapped in newspaper. Yep. Yeah. Take care.